According to Alex Cook yesterday, Manchester United's Kobbie Mainoo is considering his future at the club. I didn't want to make a video on this because I wasn't sure how total the links were. Then we got confirmation today from David Ornstein, from Athletic, from Andy Mitten, that Kobbie Mainoo is considering his future in the summer. This is crazy to me. Just over a year ago, Kobbie Mainoo was responsible for Manchester United winning the FA Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? You remember the famous pick with Garnacho, Højlund and Kobbie? And fast forward to this summer, it looks like all of them could be out the club. It's crazy because Kobbie Mainoo broke into the team at Manchester United and he's probably the most talented midfielder we've had since Paul Pogba in that position. All of a sudden now, Ruben Amorim has come in and he doesn't seem to fit the system. So in this video, we'll be breaking down why Kobbie Mainoo may leave Manchester United, why it will be a huge mistake if Manchester United and Ineos leave, allow Kobbie to leave, and also we'll be discussing where Kobbie Mainoo fits in this Ruben Amorim system moving forward. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow the social media platforms. It's your boy Matchday Shells or Shells. Let's talk Kobbie Mainoo. So today, Athletic dropped an article which was written up by David Ornstein, and it says Kobbie Mainoo is open to leaving Manchester United. Head coach Ruben Amorim seems to prefer other midfielders, and the England international has entered the final 20 months of his Old Trafford contract. The issue is where Mainoo goes, and there's there not to be any options ahead of the market closing. More from David Ornstein in today. So there you have it, reported by the most reliable journalist. And this is very concerning for Manchester United fans because Kobbie Mainoo optimizes what Manchester United about. Do you know what I'm saying? We are a team that promotes youth players. Do you know what I'm saying? We're a team that encourages youth players and we give a platform for them to succeed. That's not currently happening at Manchester United. And this is what's the unfortunate point. And this is why Kobbie Mainoo is considering his future. 2 years ago, Kobbie Mainoo broke into a team as a central midfielder under Ten Hag, and playing defensive midfielder position. A year ago, he was at the Euros where he was also playing defensive midfielder or the deepest midfielder in the England system when receiving the ball, where Rice was a bit more advanced because Kobbie's better at Rice on receiving the ball on the half turn. All of a sudden now, Ruben Amorim has come in and there seems to be no place for him in this system. And you have to ask, if you are Kobbie, you can totally understand where he's coming from, because at the end of the day, we are seeing players who are not as good as Kobbie playing before him. Let's talk about Casemiro. Casemiro has played ahead of Kobbie all season because Ruben Amorim has said that Bruno Fernandes is who he's competing for. And for me, why does Ruben Amorim's system consist of only one place for Bruno or Kobbie? That doesn't make sense to me. A system is supposed to get your best players in, get your best midfielders in. Kobbie is one of our better players. It's that simple. I've seen it over the last 2 years, okay? No one can gaslight me into saying he can't play midfield all of a sudden because he broke into a team as a number 6. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. I've seen him play for England there. Most of Kobbie's games for Manchester United, if you want to talk about it, we can do this. Most of Kobbie's games for Manchester United have come from playing in a deeper position. So I don't understand now, all of a sudden, now in this position, or in this system, should I say, he now needs to be a number 10. That doesn't make sense to me because look, the proof is in the pudding. We can go to it because I know a lot of you love facts. All right, so look at the season he broke into the team, as a 23-24 season. He played 24 games and he scored 3 goals. He played 6 in the FA Cup, playing 35 in total, Look at this. Please tell me. Look where he played majority of his games. Defensive midfield, he played 20 or 19, should I say. Central midfield, he played 15. Attacking midfield, 1. Interesting. Fast forward to 24-25. Let's look at Kobbie Mainoo again. Let's look at the positions where he played, okay? So he played 25 games in the Prem. He played 8 in Europa League, 2 in the FA Cup, 1 in Community, 1 total of 37 games, okay? Let's see how many came at attacking midfield. So 13 came in defensive midfield, 11 came in central midfield, 5 came in attacking midfield, 1 came in the centre forward position. So you tell me now how all of a sudden Kobbie can't play in the central midfield position or a defensive midfielder when majority of his career has been a defensive midfielder. Manchester United fans, Ruben Amorim, I won't allow you to gaslight me into saying Kobbie Mainoo is attacking midfielder. Yes, he played some games in the academy as an attacking midfielder, but he broke into the team as a defensive midfielder. So you can't tell me now he cannot play there. The craziest thing about this as well is that the other day, he literally said Bruno cannot Kobbie Mainoo and Bruno are competing for the same position. However, Bruno was having an absolute stinker against Fulham, even alluded to by Ruben Amorim in his press conference after the game in his interview. He said Bruno was having a bad game. However, he chose to not take him off. Following that, in that same game, he played Mount in the centre midfield position. Mason Mount has never played centre midfield in a 2 ever in his career. I can go back. We can do the research. For Chelsea, he was not playing there. But for Manchester United, Mason Mount can play in a 2 midfield, but Kobbie Mainoo can't. Doesn't make sense to me. And this is why Kobbie is considering leaving, because players like Ugarte, players like Casemiro, who don't have the ability that Kobbie Mainoo has, are getting ahead of him. Mason Mount, guy's been injured for the majority of his United career. Kobbie Mainoo has done so much more than Mason Mount has, and he's a better player than Mason Mount. It's that simple. However, he's not playing games. So this is why Kobbie Mainoo is considering his future. And this is why Manchester United need to tread dangerous here, because at the end of the day, Kobbie Mainoo goes into another team. I'm telling you, another English team that he's playing week in, week out. We are going to have troubles on our hand. We cannot afford to allow a level of this talent to go elsewhere. He should be in the team. It's that simple. It's that simple for me. I don't understand. Again, I'll allude to it. How can you have a system where 2 of your better players cannot fit in the same team? That don't make sense to me. That's a coaching problem. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not about player FC or backing Kobbie versus the manager. At the end of the day, Kobbie has shown more to me and he's more value to me and Manchester United than Ruben Amorim is. That's just a given. Because when you look at Ruben Amorim's record, right now, it's not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? What he's done since he's been here has been terrible, if we're keeping it honest. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's not me attacking Ruben Amorim. It's just the facts. Certain decisions in his reign just hasn't been good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's translated to where Man United finished last season and where we currently are. We're 15th place. 2 games in, 1 point. Not good enough. No goals. Do you know what I mean? There's so much wrong with this system and we cannot fit in our most talented midfielder since Pogba. That doesn't just make sense to me. It really don't. If you ask an Arsenal fan, if you ask a Chelsea fan, if you ask a City fan, if they would like Kobbie Mainoo, Spurs, they would take him. You ask them about Ugarte and Casemiro, they won't take him. So this is what I'm saying. This is the type of level of talent we have and we need to nurture. He has 2 years left on his deal, but we can't afford to allow Kobbie to go to another club and thrive, because it will just be another Pogba situation. It will be another Eze situation. Do you get what I'm saying? We can't allow this to happen. And Man United can't. Ineos can't. Ruben Amorim has to find a solution where to get Kobbie Mainoo in the team. Yes, he's 20 years old. Yes, it's only been 2 games. I understand that. However, he hasn't come on the pitch in moments where he's needed to. It's that simple. When you need a goal, why would you not go to Kobbie Mainoo? Do you know what I'm saying? When you need certain control over the game, why would you not go to Kobbie Mainoo, but you'd go to Ugarte? And me sitting on the bench as a 20-year-old who knows that I'm better than these people and I can have a greater impact than these people, of course I'm going to ask questions. Of course I'm going to ask questions, and it's really concerning. I don't think Kobbie Mainoo leaves right now because there's no suitors for him. However, in the summer there will be. And I feel like Manchester United between now and the summer have to do all they can to make sure Kobbie Mainoo stays here and make sure we are on the right path of his development. Do you get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is not good enough. And it can have a ripple effect on the rest of the team. Kobbie Mainoo is such a likable character in the dressing room, okay? If you sell your most talented academy product coming out your academy, what does that say to the rest of the academy? What type of message does that send? Do you get what I'm saying? So you United fans, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. I think we cannot afford to allow Kobbie to leave regardless. Do you get what I'm saying? Regardless of the system, regardless of who the manager is, there is a player in there. So he has to stay. But make sure you subscribe. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm on road to 500 subs. Make sure you comment your thoughts and make sure you leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.